Sepupz, thank you all so much for watching YBM number 9. It was one of the greatest experiences of my entire life and I really enjoy being a part of the whole thing, hanging out with YB Raf and also YB Roji, as we kind of talked about a whole bunch of different and important issues. But there was a bit of an unexpected side effect. Sepupz, I think I'm getting bullied. Sepupz, I was asked to speak in English, although I went and berlagak pandai and went and spoke in Malay because I figured it would be good for the audience and that people would appreciate generally the effort to go out and speak in Malay.
Which most people will actually, so thank you all for your kind words. I don't think my Malay is perfect. I look forward to improving and terima kasih.
But then you end up getting comments like this. That's right, you've got people like Izan Chong and Mei Chun Ho.
Then this guy, whoever he is,
who seem a little too absorbed with the whole Malay speaking thing. And then you have also people like Praline Scream, who casually goes out there, says that I shouldn't be invited back, and then proceeds to go into a whole cycle of bullying. In case you think it's ironic that I'm getting bullied by people on a podcast that's literally dedicated towards bullying, we discussed the Zara Kairina case, the Mr. Pang case, the fact that both YB Raf and YB Roji, despite being VVIPs, have had kids and grandkids that got bullied. Yeah, that irony is not lost on me. But I guess it goes to show something that I've been pointing out on stream and in other places as well, that bullying can come from anyone, anywhere, from any type of person, even if they act like they're on the side of justice. I thought the Praline Scream dude was pretty interesting though, because like, the way that he phrased himself was like he was offering good intentioned feedback. And let me be first to say, by the way, that I'm not perfect, I'm not a professional, but I can certainly improve, and will improve for that matter. But it seems a little strange when somebody is literally giving you feedback that amounts to never ask him to return again, while, by the way, making fun of your way of speaking by saying, actually Tan replied in, uncount manner, right, to all the, people who gave him, good advice, right, and it makes you wonder, right, like, does he actually intend to advise people, or is he just enjoying his superiority complex while trying to hurt people that he has never actually met before and has no reason to actually antagonize? Because as far as I can conclude, like, that's exactly what he's trying to do, which some of you Sepupz stepped in for, and thank you for that. I really appreciate it. I'm not perfect. I might say lots of ahs, and everything out there, but I look forward to growing as a person, a content creator, and generally just making myself better at expressing myself, communicating and articulating myself. I will go at my own pace though. When I improve, it will not be because of his advice, and I hope that you will respect that. But I think that we're all on a journey and all looking forward to improving, so thank you for bearing with me and also for following my work. But back to Praline Scream though, the way I see it, maybe he thinks that speaking to YB Raf and YB Roji is too high a stage for somebody of such a low level as myself, that he somehow feels that it's absolutely right to go out and then type out all this vitriol with his little fake account, thinking to himself that maybe nobody will ever know his real personality and he can go out there using a keyboard acting like he is wonderful and superior, even though he may never actually end up doing any kind of podcast, any sort of presentation, and will never try to humiliate himself in public, which of course, as a creator, I am very, very much open to. I was wondering what kind of person this guy was and what kind of psychological damage he would have sustained to want to go out and abuse random people on the internet.
I was also wondering if he was a legendary content creator or something.
So, a little curious, I went and looked at his YouTube channel, and lo and behold, here you have a loving father uploading little videos of his children one after another. Aww. Which seems cute, and I've censored their faces by the way because I have no intention of involving children in what the father did, but it just made me reflect for a quick bit. If even someone like this, who is allegedly a loving father, can say all sorts of envious, jealous, and hurtful things to someone that he has never met before, then pretty much anyone can, right? Like, if you think about it, you don't know. Like, do these kids, do they even know that their father is going out and insulting people, gaslighting them, proclaiming that he wants them to improve, while at the same time mocking them ruthlessly, focusing on every speech tick, telling lies about how or whether people are using scripts or not, just because he somehow feels that he is in the right and he can say and do whatever he wants? Like, it's actually wild if you think about it. I'm sure that part of what this guy is saying is good advice. Like for example, yes, sure, I can definitely reduce my vocal tics, improve my Malay. Those are all things that I can improve, that I know that I can improve. But is there a need to go out there and then just ruthlessly mock people that you've never met before? And what must be going on inside your mind psychologically to think that that is a good idea? I have no idea, but maybe some of you out there who know this person would know. So if you've seen this praline scream before, you know his kids, you've interacted with a person like this before, go right ahead and send this video to them, send it to other people that you know, and maybe what you want to do is to just ask, why would you do that? What's the point of your doing that? Do you feel happy about doing that? I wonder what his answer is going to be. I think it's no secret that bullies end up raising bullies in some cases, or maybe they just end up creating broken children who later on pass on the hurt to other people. We don't know if that's going to be the case, but if you look at the way that he's been casually going out there and treating me, it wouldn't be a surprise to me if he's doing the exact same thing to other people while hiding under his cloak of anonymity. And it makes me wonder, you know, like he's just so different compared to the person in all of those videos where he's playing. And it just makes me wonder how such a person who seems like a good person on the outside could actually be hiding something so dark inside of him. Anyway, Sepupz, I can't deny that this is the kind of thing that does affect me a little bit, because the way that I speak is something that I can't take away from myself. I can practice, of course, but the way that I articulate myself is my own style. The way that I express myself, the way that I speak. If somebody is just casually going up to you and mocking the way that you're speaking, which isn't something that you can control in the moment, especially when you don't speak a language to the level of a native speaker, then yes, it can be helpful.
Oh, and by the way,
I may or may not have made a report to the MCMC with pictures of this person's face shown directly and clearly to the camera with the following report number,
which you can quote if you add on to my report as well. Thank you so much in advance.
And if you're one of his kids, then I'm sorry, you're also included in that government report. If you want to scold anybody, then don't be scolding me. Ask your dad why he went out and chose to try to abuse somebody that he didn't know, and ask yourself whether he's going to do the same to you as well, and whether you can respect somebody who would choose to do something like this to random people. Is it even safe to be around? Who knows? But anyway, if you are the kids though, I'm sorry that you're facing the experience of watching this video. It might be the first time that you actually learn about what your dad was doing, but that is what he's doing, and he intentionally chose to hurt me.
Recall that Nebula asked him to be nice the way he's nice to his kids. Well, that turned out well. Not sure what your family relationship is like, but if you are being abused, then you can call this number if you like. I'm sure he's nice, but what has he been hiding from you?
Anyway, yup, that's how your Sepupu got bullied. I will be taking action. Not because I hate people or because I think that my entire soul has been destroyed, but more because I think that what he did is something that we cannot be normalizing. No matter where we are, where we go in this society, his behavior is unacceptable. And if you found inspiration in this, then do the same. If somebody takes part in this kind of behavior, showcase them, report them, normalize punishing them until they never dare to do this again. Whether it's in school, whether it's in the workplace, whether you're a random person casually making videos like this, bullying is not okay.
Oh, and the Prime Minister supports this as well.
And if you're the guy who decided to try to do this, well, good luck. Congratulations. Enjoy the investigation. Feel free to leave any number of snide comments that you want right here, because you somehow feel that it's appropriate to go out and bully people. And I'm sure you'll have a good time responding to all the messages from people asking you why you thought this was a good idea. Alright, that's all to say about that, and bye.